He discovered he had 60 more years to live. So he went live streaming as he leaped off a structure, only to be caught dead-on by a passerby. Netizens questioned whether it was mere coincidence. So he ascended to 10,000 meters altitude, even throwing his parachute away beforehand. But shortly after jumping, he was caught safely by a passing airplane. Of course, not everyone is so fortunate. Take Courtney, for instance, egged on by her friends. She too downloaded the app that could predict death with precision.
Says I only have 3 hours to live.
At first, no one took it seriously, even reassuring Courtney it was just a prank game. Little did they know, the app's developer was none other than the Grim Reaper himself. After the party, her boyfriend Evan was drunk, but insisted on driving Courtney home. Courtney thought it was too dangerous, and the app incident still left her shaken. So she suggested walking home together. Evan took it as doubt in his driving skills, and they argued and parted ways. But shortly after Courtney got out of the car, her phone suddenly rang. She picked it up to find a notification saying she had violated the user agreement. She immediately opened the app and discovered she had only 7 minutes left to live. Courtney panicked completely and sped home as fast as she could, but the phone kept ringing non-stop. With less than 2 minutes remaining, unable to close the app, she simply turned off her phone, thinking that would be the end of it. But just as she was about to wash up, a bizarre noise came from behind the shower curtain. Trembling, she approached to investigate. At that very moment, her phone rang again. At the same moment, Evan, drunk driving, crashed his car. Fortunately, he survived unharmed. But eerily, a thick tree branch had pierced the passenger seat, meaning, if Courtney hadn't gotten out, she would have died even more horribly. It seemed death had a backup plan all along. Early the next morning, Evan was admitted to the hospital. Watching the news on TV, and recalling his girlfriend's bizarre death the night before, he was forced to believe the app was real. Nurse Ellie noticed he was distracted, and kindly asked if he needed help. Evan recounted the strange incident, and refused the surgery scheduled for the next day, because his app showed he had less than 20 hours left to live, and the surgery might cost him his life. The next morning arrived. Evan's emotions on the verge of a breakdown. His life expectancy now down to 3 minutes. He frantically tried to flee the hospital, when suddenly, his phone rang, displaying a violation of the user agreement. Just as he felt puzzled, he caught a glimpse of a figure in black standing behind him in the mirror, but when he turned his head, there was no one there. Terrified, Evan darted into the stairwell. The moment he slammed the door shut, heavy knocking came from behind. Instantly, all the lights in the stairwell went dark. His phone rang again, the screen flashing. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. He tried to flee, only to find the door locked tight. Just as he didn't know what to do, a door opened downstairs. He flashed his phone light. The hallway was empty, but the next second, footsteps echoed upstairs. He looked closely. It was none other than the dead Courtney.
Court?